Well,
Possibly. You wouldn't have...
Opus. That girl's as toned, unless you mean the orchid. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12, when she surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen that. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside.
Wouldn't those two and their bloody treasure hunts? Half the things in the hideaway.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a kashik and the valleys are full of ether?
How indeed. My men and I lost an entire day.
Paul said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Trouble with your gear, or... what's saying for you, dear? Anything else? So what do I owe the honour? So, will it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later. Should last you a good while. Not my best work, but it'll do.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We definitely didn't break your... It's except... See?
And you had nothing to do...
Nope. We just wanted to listen to... So we pressed all the buttons. Like this. See?
All too well. Or... This...
Did you break? Can you fix it?
No, I mean... There.
You fixed it. Sid fixed. He more than... Yeah.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important. Sid showed it to me once and said it was... This... Let's just hope it's the stuff ships them.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies.
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed, much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What?
Though I may be something.
Then at least...
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Name was Yote.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Speaking of which, I'm actually
Worried about him. And you want my...
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
She can't kick. Glory to Griga. There you are.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary. Will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything.
Thank you.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. We all admire your dedication, but...
I will. Until then, we owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who... It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But...
How would tears...
Not my tears. Tears of mercy.
You wouldn't, Taya. There must be something we can do.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia. I can make the draft if you can...
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forest. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it, as I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Goodness, you're as pale as a poltergeist. Why don't you sit down and have a nice bowl of Molly's Brown?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you.
Bloody hell, Clive.
That remains to be... August tells me he showed you, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna... If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said...
It was. It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work we apprenticed together. Back in the...
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? I ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell his bastards improved, though. More than I thought possible.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, mate.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make...
So what? You're an armourer, not a jeweller.
I'm the Hideaway's mastercraft. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village fort. My armour keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you... As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. Because the curse breakers deserve better, and I refuse to be shown up by the light.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn it.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second, but swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand, keeping the curse breakers armed and armed. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to
What'd you say, Blackthorn? And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon...
In Dravost, my old village.
Dravost, eh? Just north of the field. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravost, and I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get...
Good luck with that.
He's a surly soaker.
Sid! Do you...
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root. I fear the soil here does not... However, I believe...
I can't wait.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which... I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the endeavour, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine...
And all you need is a single...
That is correct. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. Why, a notice concern...
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do.
He's a surly soaker. Who cares?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Just any mobile, could it? All right, then. fine hound. Come on! That was... Definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Sid, Here. What an amazing specimen. When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards. It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar...
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. You must accept this phial as thanks for your...
Ambrosia won't help me here.
The city's under siege?
Ready, go?
Yeah!
This might take a while. Thanks, Gal. Kicked out already?
No.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No, not that I'd have let you in anyway. I suggest you go.
That's what I'm trying to... Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely... I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just...
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is not much going on.
It's a Smithington. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of... Clive, you're good with people.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me. But if someone can build me a bridge...
All right.
I appreciate it'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. You doing it?
Forge on the hill.
Good luck.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Good day. Go safely now.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
He's helping the chief.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, And if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your...
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming, knew crystals were the problem, not the solution, and spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravosh won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then. Run like the wind. No mistakes. This won't be easy. Let's make this quick, shall we? Straight home now. I dare say that will be enough for a decent set of bellows. Nice try.
What's this all about, then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding?
Nothing I couldn't have.
Right then. So if everyone pulls their weight...
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot and...
You know what this means?
Hot.
Sorry about earlier. That thing you built us is... You saved up.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction. What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer. Our secret for yours. I've always envied. Since the day I became chief, I spent no amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. But he took all. Is it any wonder I hate?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers as well. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us?
See that you both do.
All right. It'll be...
Yeah, that's not Blackthorn, is it?
Gentlemen.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstep. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has.
Oh, but that reminds me.
Pit Gold Cinder? How'd you come by it? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I...
Yeah. You know, every time you put on mail, you and the curse break, there's no greater honor for a smith. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness. But if that helps save even a single life... What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleep... Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a rep...
It's good to see you back on form.
I don't know how you pair put up, but I'm grateful. Now, where was I?
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn, but...
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, that Blackthorn's happy. Or isn't it?
Rodrigo could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Slow.
Hopefully one will be enough.
Thank goodness you're back.
Is this what you needed?
Yes, it is. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but a single dose dulls even the most agonizing. It may be a gentle way to die, but I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light. Mid here.
Good. Just...
Thank you, Day. I'm...
He's gone. Thank you. And you, Clive?
Oh,
The man you helped today was my mentor. Back I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the word.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. I've no tears left. I've seen too many of my something, and we need to be the ones to...
And we will.
I hope so.
Help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Come again. I may have more for you.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Iron Air Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come! We can give her. About that offer, Gav? How are we doing, Mid? I thought you said that ship was fast!
Unless you fancy giving us a push, you lazy old sack of shite.
Old? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on, then! Which...
Rules like the clappers, you curds. We know to pay and I'll be damned if I'm going first.
Aye, aye, Captain!
My strength is yours.
Farewell.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate! New plan! You leave! We follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Eggie's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes.
Unless you have a better idea.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it! Let's do the lot!
Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
Huh?
Now, mate!